The question of the long outstanding debt of 28 million, which you submit, Governor, that so far you have paid, is it 30% of it? 35%. 35% of it, and you have provided Annexure 1B. Auditor General, have you looked at Annexure 1B, and are you able to give us an assurance?
Yeah, thank you, Chair. We've gone through Annexure 1B, and we confirm that indeed the management has paid the 10.5 million.
So that leaves about some 65% of that very old debt.
Yes, Chair.
Which they are also saying that there's a... So have you also looked at the requisition schedule to confirm what the Governor is saying?
Yeah, thank you, Chair. For the requisition, yes, we've seen the requisition, but we
okay.
The submission was that
your question really, query was why it had been long-standing, isn't it?
Yes, that is our question, Chair.
So what they're responding is that they at least they paid 35% of it. Now let's go to the third bit, which is on statutory deductions. 27 million. The Governor is saying that 10 million has since been settled, which is 30%. Why would statutory deductions remain unremitted? I want to understand why that is the case in Samburu. Because statutory deductions is SACCO, pension, loans, professional contributions, insurance premiums from staff. If you pay staff their salaries on time, the statutory deductions from staff should also be remitted on time. Governor, why do we have a problem in Samburu?
It's a bit technical, so I will ask the CC, because they are on the payroll people, to respond for me.
Chair, on the issue of the statutory deduction, when we came in 2022, there was some outstanding pension not paid. So we did a bit of reconciliation of that amount, and that's why you're seeing that we are now paying. We are now reducing the amount after we did reconciliation with the bodies. On the issue of
now you are mixing things up. We are dealt with 10.5 million as settlement of the 28 million. Then the auditors brought in another figure of 27 million as salary arrears. So which is which? What are you explaining?
The 27 is still under the 28. It's still amount outstanding. The 28 is the total.
But if you wanted us to have that clarity,
yes,
in Note 32, you would have disclosed them under employee payables.
Yes.
Isn't that where they're supposed to be?
Yes, it is.
And here, employee payables is 0.
Okay. Maybe I can ask my CFO to answer that.
Chair, maybe I don't have that information that you have.
Are you the one who prepared the financial statements?
Is the director accounting?
Is he present?
Yes, he's present.
Yeah, tell us, because now it's emerging that there are employee payables of 27.4 million, but in your financial statements, not 32, employee payables is 0.
Chair, I'm not privy to that information at the moment.
What's your name, Mr.?
Joseph.
Sorry?
Joseph.
Joseph who?
6711.
Just give us your full name and what you do in the county.
My name is Joseph Lekalkuli. I'm Director of Finance.
Are you the preparer of the financial statements?
Yes, we do it as a team.
But your signature and your ISPAC number is on the financial statement?
Yes, as the head.
So you are therefore familiar with all the disclosures, including the notes supporting the financial statements?
Should.
Yes, so you reported that you had 0 in terms of employee payables. In this report and in your response, you are indicating that you had 27 million as employee payables. What should we take? Your financial statements prepared by a finance expert, or a response prepared by the governor, who perhaps is not a finance expert?
I guess we should go with the financial statements.
Therefore, there was nothing due to employees. Why are we being told about 27 million here?
I need to revisit that.
Do you have the financial statements?
I do not have it here.
How do you go into a boxing ring without your gloves? Surely. What did you come for?
Chair, can you see the director's body language? He's smiling at you and we are discussing serious issues. I don't think this guy is serious. He better go under oath because he's answering and he knows, Governor, you know, if we want to know the heart and functionality of an entity is through financial statements, your CCM will tell you that. But you can see your gentleman who should be doing this job is taking it casually. Or is in office on other considerations.
We must debunk this myth that they'll hang the governor and that's the end of it.
Correct.
Yes, we'll hang the governor, but just like Jesus Christ also had one thug on the left and another thug on the right,
yes,
we shall also find thugs to hang alongside the governor.
Correct.
Now, this is extremely important, Governor, because we are going to refer to this Note 32. That disclosure has not been made. You are telling us there's 27 million for staff. An auditor, you probably should have queried, because also for us to understand the opening balances. I'm familiar with this note having opening balances. Was there a requirement for opening balances to be disclosed? Note 32?
Yes, Chairman.
They ought to have disclosed.
By Treasury that all entities must prepare opening financial statements to be able now to arrive at opening balances.
So how do we trust, Governor, or how do you trust that you owe 431 million? How do you as CEO get comfortable when your officers are not comfortable?
Chair, before I answer that, I think this is the first time we've had this kind of meeting after the audit. And I find this meeting very productive, even more than the audit itself when you're doing the audit today. So maybe you could, just on the side, you think of having, apart from the audit meetings we come, we should also have this kind of meeting. Because, Chair, as you said, I'm not an accountant, but it's very hard for me to believe that when we pay our staff, that someone is not remitting the statutory deduction. But now it's coming out that we are not sure, because the accountants we have here are revealing to us that we paid, it's zero, while we have the auditor report revealing that the 27 million was not paid. I would ask kindly, Chair, that you allow us, because it's very important for me, very important, that you allow us to go and have this accountant and the auditors reconcile this issue. Do we have zero balance in terms of remittances, statutory deductions, or do we have 27? But I just want to...
I think refrain from giving directions. It's the chair will give directions. You can just make suggestions.
Chair.
Senator Lelegwe, Senator Wambua.
Chair, I think we need to be clear here, the auditors and the governor. These deductions were done at the point of salary payment for each employee. These deductions were made. When you see your response, you're saying that at the time of the next supplementary budget. My question is, where did this deduction, the single unit deduction you took from a staff, where did you store that, or where do you account, or where did you deposit that deduction, specific deduction? Because you are referring again to the supplementary budget. We're asking, where is this money that you've deducted from employee amounting to 27 million?
I hope the officer has now found his financial statements, because we will be writing to ISPAC that you are not fit to be in that position. Senator Wambua.
So, Chair, I'm actually increasingly doubting whether really a real audit took place in Samburu, or people just sat down and did whatever it is that they did. That gentleman, the director of what? Director of Finance. I take great exception through your governor that you'd even try to attempt to respond to questions of Ed. I've actually seen, Chair, it is our staff that have given him a document that he should refer to.
The danger with that is one time that happened in Kiambu.
Yes.
And then the governor of Kiambu claimed those were our records and disowned us. So we need to be very careful, our clerks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Governor, I honestly feel you. I don't know myself what I would do in a situation where then I have this level of casualness